What's up, guys? It's Daphne, and today I'm joined by an up-and-coming rock band from South Florida who's currently making huge waves in the scene. From online antics to a unique new gay sound, they've produced singles that'll either make you want to text your ex or inspire your next PR. They've risen from very humble beginnings to being a recognizable face when you open your Instagram feeds. Today I'm joined by Nova Brute.
Woo! What's up?
First podcast, baby. What's up, everyone?
Excited to
Damn,
do
should I
this.
do it again?
No, it was great.
No, that was great.
that was
Third
good.
time's the charm. Third time's the charm.
So joining me today are Nova Brew. If you guys want to go ahead and announce yourselves and what role you play in the band.
What's up, everyone? My name's X Ludo, and I'm the front man in Nova Brew.
What's up, y'all? My name's Ty. I am the bassist of Nova Brew.
What's up, y'all? My name's Ricky, and I play guitar in Nova Brute.
I am the coolest member of the band. My name's Nick, and I play lead guitar.
What's up, y'all? My name is JJ, and I'm the drummer for Nova Brute.
Awesome. So to start off the interview, guys, I do need to ask them big question. What inspired you, Louis, to start Nova Brew? Well, how did this all come together?
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. The first thing that ever happened to me was when I was 18, I basically went to a Bring Me the Horizon concert, and they asked when Antivis came on if anybody wanted to come to the stage to sing it. I was like 18. I was freaking the hell out. So I was wearing a shirt that like this girl cut way too thin and my nipples were showing. So when I hopped on the barricade, I was screaming my head off, making myself as big as possible, flailing my arms. And Oliver Sykes was like, yo, nipples, get up here. And then this freaking 6'4" guy came and carried me over there, put me on the stage. And the next second I know it, I was singing in front of 3,000 people. And I was like, damn, I really want to do this, like so bad. So then I started a band that broke up, started a solo project. That went bad. And then now we're here. This is the third project that I've done. And, you know, Nova Brewed is my life.
Hell yeah, third time's a charm, right?
Yeah, third time. See,
third
third time's
lineup
the
as
charm.
well.
Did they really call you
Third lineup
nipples on
too.
stage?
They called me nipples.
Why are we not calling you that in the band? What is this X?
No, bro,
Ludo?
you know what's crazy? Like, literally this past Rockville, I literally tried doing the same thing. Like, for Bring Me the
Like calling
Horizon
someone
set.
nipples?
No. No, for Bring Me the Horizon set, like, I tried having somebody, like, carry me, like, over and, like, crowd surf and shit like that.
There wasn't
And,
anybody strong.
Like,
enough.
Yeah, they're
Because you're too big.
too big.
yeah. Yeah. I'm a big girl.
You got some children down there where you're gonna crush them.
Someone's gonna drown. Sorry, that was so bad.
That was a bad one.
For the Bring Me Horizon fans, I apologize to the community. I can walk
Bring me the
myself out.
horizon. Bring me the horizon. When we hit 100K, let us open for you. Because that was my goal.
No cap, bro.
Pass,
No.
you know, 5
Let
Yeah,
nipples come
nipples back
Let
on
nipples
stage.
come
Let
back.
nipples come back.
So what was the vision when you started the project? What was the whole like inspo vision? What was your goal when you started this?
So basically, like, you know, it's just all the music that I grew up and kind of, you know, kept my entire life. Like Linkin Park was the first album that my dad bought me when I was like 12. And, you know, I got into like all the alternative emo music. If You Can't Hang changed my life. Thank you. Sleeping with Sirens. But, you know, the whole project is basically just like that shoegaze sound, all the new metal stuff. Like, it's just all the stuff that, you know, I really listened to a lot when I was younger. And, you know, being in a band, coming from a solo project, it's just so much fun to work with other people. And it's, you know, we're all really inspired by music. And I think it's just one of the best things that you can do is, you know, doing this with all your best friends. Like, it's honestly one of the best things that, you know, has happened in my life. And that's why I do it every day.
Hell yeah. So I do want to ask, I need to be nosy for a second. Be honest, how many of your songs are about your exes?
I'm a very emotional person. That's why I make music. So let's pull up number one.
Here we go.
All right.
Who's that?
So this song, Drama Queen, is about B Cup. Next
That's
one.
wild.
This one's about C Cup.
B cup, okay.
This one's about D Cup.
D cup,
Is she the biggest? Or?
This one's also about D Cup.
another D cup.
This one is about D Cup as well. And that's the next one that we have coming out.
You are not helping the nipples allegation, bro.
You already know.
I can see why the name came, bro.
What were you, Louis? Were you a D cup when you did it?
I was probably good B. I might be a double D now. You know, I've been training the chest a little.
This guy's got the pump cover on.
You got the pump cover on. I'm surprised you didn't try to show off what you got.
I'm keeping it hidden till
for the end of the show.
For the end of the
Strips.
You gotta come to the shows if
So
you
you
want to see.
you just gonna tease us like that?
I'm gonna tease you a little bit.
Damn.
I gotta drink a little bit more. You guys are getting a
Precast.
little
Yeah.
excited.
So,
Excited nipples. Okay.
since forming, what struggles, trials, tribulations, what have you guys had to deal with that you probably weren't prepared for? Like, what was something you weren't prepared for going into this?
Everything. I've been scammed out of like $4,000 from a show. I had everyone hate me. I had a whole bunch of shit. I mean, you really don't know what's gonna go on with music. Like, there are so many things throughout the years that I've just learned that, you know, when one project ends, you just gotta keep on going because, you know, the only thing that separates the people that are actually gonna make it is just not quitting. And I mean, we're making all the right steps forward. You know, what do you guys have any what problems have we had? Oh yeah, and we've had like 3 lineup changes since we started the band. If we want to get into that, Ty is one of the the only original member other than myself. So Ty, do you want to get into some of the antics that we had to do with the beginning lineup of the band?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, talking about band difficulties, we're a 5-piece now. In the beginning, it was just 4.
Yeah,
It was 4. So 4, you know, young guys getting along is pretty difficult. And so having to switch up, first time we had one person leave, second time our guitarist and drummer, you know, 2 of the main people.
I wanted to quit.
Left.
I wanted to quit really bad.
Yeah, and
I was so depressed, and Ty actually was the one who talked me out of it. I literally was like, Ty, after this, I don't want to I don't want to do music anymore. This shit is too much to bear. And he literally was the one who talked me out of it. And then basically I met these guys. We literally, you know, our old videographer all set us up together. And we met shooting a music video
Not me,
because that's
though.
how fast we were going.
You scouted me out.
I scouted him because he was in my my buddy's band, but we're gonna get more into that later.
Okay. I couldn't wait, you know.
Well, that was my next question. Nick, Ricky, and JJ, how did you guys each get started with Nova?
All right, who want to
we
go
want to
first?
start this.
JJ, you start.
We'll call out JJ. JJ, you go
this way.
first.
All right, bet. No, so basically, I mean, Louis, I've known you since like, I don't know how freaking long. How long has it been?
It's been probably
Too long.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but around 4 or 5 years. So during that time, I was already in another band during that time. But then, you know, I saw that Louis, he was already doing like his thing with Nova Brute. And then I saw that he made like a post saying that like he needs like a new drummer, a new bassist, and a guitar player. So I'm just like, you know what? It's been a while since like I've spoken it, because like even back then like we weren't really talking that much. But then I'm just like, you know what? This would honestly like be like a really good thing for me to get closer, not only with him but also with the band itself, because I've honestly like I've been a huge fan of like Nova Brute like even before I joined the band. But you know, afterwards I basically just hit up Louis saying, yo, I'm down to join the band if you need a drummer. And we just took it from there.
Awesome. So it was like a meet and greet, but bromance in one.
Exactly. Pretty much. Pretty much. And then like that was the first time like the first time I actually started with Nova Brute was during the music video shoot.
Femme
Yeah.
fatale.
Yeah, it's for the both of us, or all 3 of us.
Yeah, I think it was for like all 3 of us.
Nick, what's our backstory?
So, from what I understand, our backstory was, I remember getting a DM from one of my buddies saying like, "Oh, this band is looking for a lead guitarist, or like looking for a guitarist to join and whatever." And I was like, "Oh, let me hit him up." And then I realized it was him. So I was like, "No way," because somehow we went to the same high school. My older brother Johnny, shout out, we all love him. It was like, "Oh, I know this kid from high school that makes music." I looked into it. I was like, "It's him." So we met up at some kava bar, started talking. It was like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" I was like, "I want to play the guitar. I want to play guitar for the music, you know,
For the music.
for the music." And from there, it was like, "You're in." And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, it was a very quick audition.
I was
We
like, what do
needed
you-
to move fast. We
Yeah, I
needed
was
to
like,
move really fast.
I was like, "Let me know when to audition. Like, give me a date, give me a place. I'll pull up with all my equipment. We can run it."
You're like, bet when and where I'm locked in.
And the next text was,
No,
"You're in." And I'm like, "What you mean I'm in?" He's like, "You're in." I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you sure?
Well, to be fair, we did play a show together before, so I already knew that he was really good and that he was going to be great because me and him were already, talking. We went on tour before. We did like a Poor Stacy tour 2 years before. That's how we
we
met.
did, yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, so he doesn't remember that, but
I
do.
remember going on a tour. It was a good tour.
I also don't mind building people from the ground up because literally Ty, our old bassist that we had, he was really he just did not fit with us. That's all I'm gonna say. He did not fit with us. Very different.
A
vibe.
lot of creative differences, I'm assuming.
A lot, yeah.
A little socially off.
Social differences. But anyway,
Ricky.
I played guitar. I did not play bass. at all.
I literally used to go to his house and teach him how to play bass. He did not know how to do anything before. And we sat there for hours and hours, and I would just, come on, it goes like this, you do this, and we had
have
a
it right
show-
for next time I come.
Didn't you guys used to do in the your backyard?
Yeah, we did do it in the backyard.
I remember. Yo, oh no.
Pause.
Damn, no pause or nothing. All right, I was about to say no
Nah,
pause or
resume,
nothing.
dog.
Like,
All right, Ricky. What was?
Ricky.
So my story, it's like any normal band story. Lewis was on Tinder and he swiped right on me. I was wearing like a Deftones shirt and had my picture like this, in the bathroom
P5.
and in the crop top. And I had changed in the House of Flies. He's like, "Oh my god, I love that song. Do you by any chance play guitar?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. Do you want to join my band?" And I joined the band.
I remember.
The actual story is that he mentioned an old videographer that we had and that we used to work with, and he was telling me, he's like, "Yo, my buddy Lou, I've heard of Nova Brew. I used to play drums in a band called Audio Crisis, which is our producer Rob,
Shout out Rob.
and
The GOAT.
and so around the time, that's kind of like how I knew Lewis from the scene, and I knew Lewis was looking for a guitar player. And originally I wanted to go as a drummer, but I saw JJ was on drums. I'm like, I got no shot. So I always played drums in bands, and this is actually the first band I played like guitar. And I always played guitar, but I never played one in a band, so it was interesting.
although in all fairness,
remember-
that one time it
Right.
was literally just for a music video.
Fair enough. But yeah, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Lewis. I never played guitar, and kind of like what he was saying about like bringing like the band up. And I was like, I've never played guitar in a band. And he's like, yeah, but you can write songs, right? I was like, yeah, I can write songs. And he's like, all right, you're in my band. I was like, all right, bet. And then that's how the journey began. And then yeah, we all officially were together, not even for a show or a rehearsal. It was for the Femme Fatale music video, and that's still my favorite song and music video of this band. Just
See,
because it's so like
That's one of my
nostalgic to
favorite
me.
memories of
That's
all
where I met
time.
these guys.
Because I remember pulling up to the photo shoot, or like to the music video. Never meeting you.
We've met.
We met
at a party once.
at a party.
At John's
Let's say
house.
at a party.
So what did you guys think of the band before you joined? Like first word that comes to your head. What did you guys think of it before you joined?
Basura. No, I'm playing. Fuck you. No, I'm playing.
No, I liked it. It was great.
What?
Like the band.
Yeah, great. Honestly, welcoming.
Stains of
It's
Autumn was the
probably
first
the
song
best
I
way to
heard.
put how these guys treated me once we all got together.
I think the song that really got it for me, like in order to like join the band, was "Stains of Autumn." Like as soon as I heard that shit, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I fuck with this. Like,
Nah, dude, Fam is my favorite.
yeah.
So, silly rapid fire question. If Nova Brew was a gas station item, which
God.
item would each of you guys be?
That's a good question.
I already know.
All right,
Should
so
we guess for each other?
so I would be a protein drink,
Oh,
Fair life.
Fairlife protein drink.
Fairlife.
Chocolate milk.
Mr. Producer, let's put that up on the screen. There we go. That's what I would be. That's me.
Well, literally. If I was a gas station item,
Yeah.
I myself am a gambling man. I'd probably be a scratch-off ticket. I got a lot of hope. There we go. 600K in my pocket.
Hey, how much have you won so far?
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Okay, yo, Nick, what would you be if you were
Hey, I'm the same way.
No. No, I'll go. JJ, what would you be? What would you be, JJ?
What as a gas station
Yeah,
item?
yeah.
Bro,
Freak.
I know
JJ's
exactly
a
what you
freak.
would be.
What,
I think
what-
Luke.
I don't even
You'd
know.
be a honey pack and a rhino pill.
That's
What?
crazy.
You'd be a honey pack and a rhino pill. That's
What the
you.
fuck is that?
That
He's the
is
whole bundle.
insane.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
He's the bundle.
That's
What,
you,
what
Jay.
is a rhino pill? I've never heard of that
Get
shit
some
before.
help.
Don't act like
It's
you
a
never heard of
performance
that.
enhancer.
Don't act like you
For
never
what?
heard of that.
What do you think?
JJ,
What goes with
JJ,
a honey pack?
don't
No,
act
bro.
like
If
you
anything,
know
I would say that I'm the fucking Fairlife protein shake or whatever.
know,
like,
bruh,
what the fuck is that? I've never even heard of that shit.
You
What the
heavy
fuck is
cream.
that?
You heavy cream. All right.
Heavy.
We had to go to Wawa for you, bro. Get some heavy creams.
Okay, all right. I will say, like, I do go to Wawa a lot, but like, I have never
being too
in
loud.
my
You're
fucking
being loud.
25 years of
JJ
living, I've
goes
ever
to
heard
Wawa.
of
Can
a
everyone
Friday
vote? Can everyone vote that this is JJ?
What is that?
All right, sweet. I
Torta pounder.
guess I'll go next.
Ricky,
I'll
you're,
let you
you're
Wawa.
fucking simple on this one.
What am I?
Dude, you're a pack of cigarettes and,
And a-
what else?
And a coffee.
Black coffee.
And
Like a black coffee.
Black
Can't be like a
coffee, no
Wawa
milk.
black coffee.
No.
There you go.
You're getting like the
No,
coffee.
you're a
No, that's the
Cafecito.
cafecito.
Oh,
Cafecito
it's
right
a
there.
cafecito.
No, you're getting the coffee that's been there for
Cuban
6
fucker.
hours, haven't been moved.
No, why you disrespect me like that, bro? I'm
That's-
Cuban, bro. Give me the.
I think you're
cafecito.
warm. I think you're very warm.
I'm very warm. Thank you, Lewis.
warm and sweet,
do you
just
mean
like a
by that?
cafecito.
All right, just for that, Nick, you're a Four Loco, bro.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you're a Four Loco. But pull it up on the screen. Can you pull it up on the screen?
Dude,
He's a
This
Four
is
Loko.
actually
He's
not
an
a
alcohol.
gold.
This is.
Dude, at least
he's
this-
the gold one.
Oh,
Give me
he's
fruit
the
This-
gold one.
This isn't a podcast anymore. This is actually an intervention for Nick.
Yeah. Please.
Nick,
Nick's parents,
We're here
can
to
please
help
come
you.
out.
I knew you guys were gonna do this today.
So you guys have been killing it on socials for about over a year and a half now, if not more.
Something like
What
that,
was
yeah.
the spark that led to you guys utilizing social media in the ways that you guys have? Because you guys do it very creatively and uniquely.
Well-
yeah, so that is for me.
That is for him.
I'm sorry, Lou. I had to cut you off for this, but this is me time now.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
No, so basically, it was my very first show with Nova Brew at the what was it? The Backrooms Kava Bar.
yeah.
That was the first show. Yeah. So then, before like we go up to perform or whatever, I run it by Louis. I go to Louis and I'm just like, "Yo, Louis, what if for Split, which is like one of our songs that we have on Spotify." I tell Louis, I'm like, "Yo, bro, what if for Split, since there's like a 5-second silent part or whatever the fuck you want to call it."
Breakdown.
breakdown.
Yeah, there's like a 5-second breakdown before like it goes into the breakdown. But then I tell Louis, I'm like, "Yo, bro, what if I say like a movie quote during that silent part?" And then he was all like, "I mean, if you want to, bro, like I guess you can. I don't know." Like he basically just he wasn't feeling confident about it, but I'm just like, "All right, fine, whatever." So then as that song comes on, during that silent part in Split, I yell a quote from B movie.
Oh, B movie.
Yeah, no, the first time I did it, it was B movie. And then
Remember what the quote was? Which one was the quote?
oh,
Yeah,
You guys say
can we
it
get
now
it
for
real
the
quick?
one
Can we wait, hold on. Say the lyric ready real quick. What's the lyric
them,
before
Father.
Split?
Oh,
Forgive me,
God.
Father, for they do not know.
Forgive them, Father, for they do not know.
And then the very first time I did this shit, all I said was, "And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man." And then we come in heavy as shit with that part. And then somebody recorded that, and then we told them to send it to us so like we could post it on our page. And then literally, boom, overnight, that shit hit over like 2-3 million views.
Yeah.
That's
I
insane.
remember going to some restaurant after that show, and we're all sitting around a table like, "Yo, it's at 10K." And by the way, most views we got
I
him as a
remember
band.
that, yeah.
Like we haven't broken
Exactly.
anything above like a 500.
That's actually not
700.
true because
Yeah, with the-
we're gonna get into this later. But
He had some videos. blow
I
up.
had some videos. So let me get into what I do. Let me get in what I do now.
The
Okay.
the
professional
guy.
over
This is the
here.
guy
where-
right over here.
This is our marketing guy, our
Yeah, guys.
Instagram guy, TikTok guy,
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube
Facebook,
Shorts, Facebook,
Grinder.
Grinder, Tinder.
No, we just established.
Just don't forget who fucking started it.
Well, okay.
Well,
Let's remember.
Who posted
Let's
it?
remember.
Who
Hold on.
posted it?
Here, let's remember this, guys. You guys came from Stains of Autumn. Who blew up Stains of Autumn?
Us.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me. All right.
Give credit where
But
credit's due.
I want to say shout out to Romance Planet because that guy taught me everything I know about content. That little guy who dances, he's right there. Look at him. He's beautiful.
So
He's aura
swag,
farming. He has so much swag.
so much swag.
So much
I
monster.
like monsters.
So much monster too.
Shout out
But
to Monster.
he basically was my manager for the first 2 months. I paid him like $600. I knew nothing. I literally was like basically bare bones in the music scene. He took pictures with me. He was telling me how to dress. He was telling me how to do album art, DistroKid, everything. And then now he has almost 2 million monthly listeners. He's in LA. I'm actually going to go over there in 10 days and we're going to, I'm going to see him. But it's been really cool to see him grow. And he's basically, he told me about content. I saw him grow doing it. So I just knew that was the way to do it to get around the world. And that's why, I would post 3 times a day. I was making meme accounts. I was doing everything that I could. So shout out Romance Planet. Thank you, brother.
And it is not easy works to deal with the stuff
Yeah.
he does. Romance
It's a
Planet do.
every day
It's
thing.
every day. The amount of hours I see him clog.
On top of
Insane.
Romance Planet, what are, I guess, who are 3 other content music creators that you think everybody should have their eyes on right now?
Crowbar.
Who inspires me?
Well, if we're gonna go with the monster, I gotta say Ayo Dylan. Right? He has a lot of like just the way he like posts and like his style and like the humor, like especially humor. That's a really big part of our branding, I think. Just like the humor and joking around. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, no, I mean, Dylan, we've been in competition with each other from the start, friendly competition, but we've both been growing at the same rate, and he's pulling ahead. I'm really proud of him. He's doing amazing. So shout out, Dylan. Thanks for taking me out the other week.
Good job,
Yeah,
Dylan.
a lot of fun. Shout out to Dylan. Love
Yeah,
that
I know.
guy.
I think I known him the longest out of everyone.
Who, the guy who started it from the beginning, the way that, like, the band blew up to where these guys wanted to be in Knockery. Because they were doing all the memes and, like, Instagram was hitting. You literally could just take memes, put your song over it, and I used to get, like, 2 million views. So, you know, Knockery, shout out to them because I think that was, like, they basically had the method early on how to, get your music out. And we kind of had to find our own way out after that. Who else?
What about like Braden? I would say Braden is another
Solid.
good one.
Yeah, nah,
Braden's
Braden-
popping off a lot. Another Florida. All Florida boys. Now I just realized it, right?
Yeah.
Is Knockery Florida?
Yeah, they are Florida.
Yeah,
They
so it's
are-
all Florida.
Wait, no. They're from New York. They have a.
Oh, they just have
guitars.
members here, right?
They have members
Okay,
here. Yeah.
close enough. Three out of the 4 are Florida. We got to represent South Florida, so. Yeah, definitely Braden. I feel like Braden's definitely the closest musically to us. I feel like
Braden,
probably. Like,
Dylan
kinda like
Cole,
that.
bro. Dylan Cole, you're too expensive for me, but your work is really good.
Yeah, you do great, Brad. Great stuff.
So, not to make y'all fight or get too personal or anything, but I have to ask, who's the most, like, unhinged member of the band? Who's got a little bit of the tism?
JJ.
And JJ, that was so
I
easy.
fucking knew it.
That
I
was so
fucking knew it,
easy.
bro.
Unhinged, I had to think about when you said
This
Tism.
man quoted B movie in a metal song. You really think?
That-
he's
Okay,
not
but
gonna-
look at where we're at now, bro. Like,
Daphne, you
Doesn't mean you
saved
don't
me
got the
by
tism.
adding the other part into that question.
There's also a lot of situations that we won't say on the podcast, but JJ is there for all of them or involved in all of them.
Or is all of them?
literally, all you gotta do is just say one movie quote, and that's a wrap. Like,
Yeah.
You're like the human encyclopedia of, like, movie quotes. It's ridiculous.
You know,
yeah, pretty much.
How
Bro,
have you not done
and
the
just
Forrest-
brain rot quotes. Literally anything brain rot on Instagram or a YouTuber
He's a
or a video
soundboard,
game
bro.
guy, he like knows the quotes. Can we let's do a rundown. Let's just go through what do you
Give me
usually say?
Name your
5
favorite
brain
quote.
All right,
rots
I'm gonna name
right
I'm
now.
gonna name a movie, and you gotta name a quote from it.
All right, bet.
Shrek.
Shrek. Let's see. It's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stores in the morning. I'm making waffles.
Sick, sick. Screw it. B movie.
B movie.
Yeah, it can't be the one you quoted though.
Okay, bet. You can just start packing up, honey, because I believe you're about to eat it.
All right, we'll top it off here. Ready? SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
What's the top SpongeBob
top one.
quote? The top like if someone was had a gun to your head and say, "We need the best SpongeBob quote that I'm thinking in my head right now." What is that quote?
Okay, so in all fairness for this one, I would say the one that got us viral on Instagram that has like over 20 million views.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna be that guy.
All right.
So I gotta pull out the big guns on this one. I mean,
Step a little bit from the mic if you're about to yell. 'Cause
What's up?
Step a little bit away from the mic if you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
yell.
my fault.
These things
Yeah, let
clipping
me-
in the
let me just
headphones.
Back up here a little bit. I would honestly say like my most favorite SpongeBob quote like ever that even tops the one that like blew up. It's got to be the one where it's in the SpongeBob movie.
Come on, do it. Say it.
No, he's got to bring it up.
I gotta bring it up, bro. I gotta build up to this shit.
All right, come on.
So my favorite quote has to be that one scene where they pull up to the gas station and SpongeBob just tells the 2 guys where he's like, "Fill her up, please," and then the guy's like, "What'll it be, fellers? Mustard or ketchup?"
Dude, yeah. You're definitely getting shot though, because I was thinking chocolate. Chocolate.
I was going to think Gary
Okay, well, yeah, I mean,
I'm
okay,
kidding.
but like that's honestly like, yes, that's an iconic
Chocolate's
one.
good.
Yeah, I know, like the chocolate one, that's an iconic
That's
one, but
iconic,
like,
yeah.
Ricky,
I'm
get the
like,
Glock.
That one has to be like the top like 5 for
Get the
me
black
right there.
My favorite song is "Scary Come Home." That is.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. Yeah.
That song actually influenced Criminal.
Okay,
What?
guys.
No.
Okay. All right, let Daphne.
Sorry,
Daphne.
Daph.
Sorry, Dad.
We have ADHD
What is
here.
the best DM a fan has ever sent you guys?
Lewis,
Oh.
you take that one.
I won't tell you about the worst DM. I mean, I won't tell you about the best DM. I'll tell you about the worst one. So there was this 6'5" meth head from California that threatened to beat us up. Can we pull that up on the screen? I wanna get into this.
Is that the method right there?
Yeah, that's right there.
I'm not the meth head.
Yet.
Let me know next time you're in Cali, and I will come beat the shit out of every single one of you. FYI, you'll be fighting a 6'5" meth head, not a drunk. You fucking pussy.
Sounds like my dad.
That's pretty calm, dude.
That's kind of insane. How did that even like happen?
Hey,
Like, what
over
led up to
under.
that?
He's 5'2".
Oh, so the reason this happened, Mr. Producer, let's pull up the reel real quick. So basically, there was this guy called Scrubby.
Shout out Scrubby, bro.
Shout out Scrubby. He's a real one.
Yo, Scrubby, I want to collaborate with you again. I miss you.
I miss you so much.
Even though you're a piece of shit, we still love you, bro.
Yeah, no, he basically attacked us because we were doing skits at the skate park. Everybody told us it was wrong, that we're performative. I'm sorry. We're taxpayers too.
might I say, we spoke to every single person at the skate park before Scrubby showed up intoxicated.
And before we brought any equipment into the skate
Exactly.
park.
If it was cool, if we could all, do some videos, they could skate in the background. It'd be like a collaborative.
They get clips behind
They're like,
us,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, man, no problem. So we set up, we start going, and then Lewis, you could.
He's drunk as shit. He's very drunk. He's intoxicated. He starts dancing around like a little
Gremlin.
Little leprechaun.
leprechaun.
No, it's because he snatched my fucking drumsticks and he's like tried to like show off his like fucking like tricks or
He's
whatever. like-
Taekwondo.
yeah,
He's
exactly.
Taekwondo.
I think he's a black belt.
Hey, that was fire. Can someone clip that real quick? Of Lewis? That was sick. I want that as like a sticker on my phone.
Yeah. So yeah, he basically started.
He just started messing with us, getting in our way. We were trying to de-escalate the whole situation, and then things went south. And then we got that beautiful video out of it.
That video that got
Honestly,
our other 20 million view video.
shout out to Scrubby, bro.
Shout out to
Thank you,
Scrubby.
Scrubby.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, dog.
Let us know if you want to
Water
collab
under
again.
the bridge.
Water under the bridge. You can be in the next music video.
You can actually hit one of us with a skateboard, but a breakaway one.
He'll
Yeah.
be the guest
It has to
feature.
be you though, Nick.
We'll do it on my back.
On his
Do it
back.
on my back
Yeah.
again, just
How
like
many-
the other two guitars.
And fuck you, Scrubby, for knocking over my cymbal stand, but I still love you, bro.
He's petty. That-
Nah, he's just petty, bro. Don't listen to him, Scrubby. You're always welcome, open arms. Lewis will give you a massive hug.
Scrubby, you could sleep over at my place if you want.
I don't even get that off.
VIP
Scrubby, take it.
tickets to any show, too. Drinks are on us.
All right, enough
All
with
right,
Scrubby.
that's too much. That's
Okay,
too much.
guys.
That's too much. That's too
So
much.
tell me, what is everybody's Mount Rushmore besides Nova Brew? What's your Mount Rushmore?
What
Of,
bands?
of bands or of
Bands,
artists?
inspos, music.
I'll say the first
artists.
one.
Who's your
right,
top
Ricky.
four?
I got the first one, I think. Like Deftones. I mean, it's obvious, right?
Deftones is obvious.
I think
I lost my virginity to Deftones, so that's number
wild.
one. That's number one.
Lewis's parents are here,
that's
by the
wild.
way.
Yeah, shout out to Lewis' parents.
It was his
man.
parents and brother, too, so.
They're hearing all the.
They just found out about this. His dad just walked out the door. It's not gonna look good.
They thought he was a virgin still.
All right,
All right,
what about
number.
you, Lewis.
Well, okay. It's Bring Me the Horizon. That's pretty obvious for
Yeah,
me.
it's a
That's
good
pretty
one.
obvious for me.
I got two more.
You got two more.
No,
but
it's
Nick,
three
you-
more.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's three more because there's three of us. Nick, what do you think symbolizes Nova Brew? And you better not say some bullshit.
Well, I would say just because I like the riffs and tones, and I think we kind of get the same vibes.
If you say typo negative, I'm gonna kill you.
No. I love that band, though, so much. Like Limp Bizkit.
All right,
kinda
bet.
feel.
Well, that's like a personality favorite.
Because like we have
Yeah.
we have not just guitar, bass, drums. We have other like synths and other like triggers, or like you call them,
Yeah.
on like our music. So I think that contributes to part of our sound. Not saying we sound like them, but like we take some inspiration from.
I think
Split's kind of like a Limp Bizkit song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we use it sparingly throughout.
Yeah.
I think personality-wise, since we like to not take ourselves too seriously, and we just like to do,
Think
what we
calm,
actually
coffee.
like doing. I think it's just Limp Bizkit speaks to that.
Yeah.
So they're free speakers, they're free thinkers too.
And if you really think about Limp Bizkit's lyrics, it's like ours.
Oh,
Each song.
We're not singing about hot dog flavored water.
dog. Hey.
Are we saying break stuff in our songs? That wasn't.
Hey, but it's so good.
Hey, you're singing about spilled perfume though.
Bill Perfume.
That's true. A bottle did break.
So speaking on music, what are some of the biggest issues you've seen facing music today?
Biggest issues.
That's like an open-ended like conversation right there, bro.
Being stuck down in South Florida.
Or like, I guess each of you guys can say like, what's one thing each of you think is like an issue in the music industry, or what's like something that's you're facing being in the music industry
Louis or
today?
Ricky? What do you guys?
I think the biggest thing, honestly, is like streaming numbers for me. Like streaming numbers, you literally
So competitive.
it's so competitive, and there's so many robots that are just taking up like all the money that's put in the pool in
Exactly.
Spotify. It's like
Especially now with like these fucking like AI bands and shit like that.
yeah,
dude. It's like-
exactly. And you get
scary. It's
you
scary
get a,
now with AI.
Yeah.
Dude.
you get $4 per 1,000 streams, which is
Yeah.
on the high end. That's not even like, that's on Spotify, and Spotify basically, it's crazy. I really feel like it should be more, and there's legislation that's being passed and like, or not being passed, but being looked at in certain states. So it would be really cool to see, that happen, because it would definitely help us. I mean, having a band with 5 people is not easy. Thank God we love it.
I have an 8 this month, by the way.
Lewis doesn't let us eat until we rehearse, so.
Until we get that DistroKid paycheck,
Yeah.
and then
Hey, bro. I mean, in all fairness, though, like if Foo Fighters can do it, we can do it too, bro. Like they have like
they
how
had
many-
Dave Grohl to start it off with.
Well, yeah, but I
That
mean,
is-
besides Dave Grohl, though, like it's like a
That
what?
is-
There's a lot of optimism here. There is a lot of optimism.
Okay, but like Foo Fighters is like a 6-person band.
But I think
like,
we're proving it that it is. You could make it be a thing. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can,
yeah.
You can
That's
accomplish
what I'm saying.
it. With the 5 of us, we are dedicated.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
This project that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So it is insane. So just try
I had to
your
get a
best.
drink real quick.
Does it work? Who knows? I've been in
What
countless bands. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back,
what
bro.
happened?
Welcome back.
I think Lewis would agree with this one. This is very important, actually. Lewis and I have very kind of like a deeper conversation like that we have about the bands in the scene, and it's a very important one to us. But not enough bands are on steroids.
What?
Not enough lead singers are on steroids, and not getting swole. I think it's very important, and I have testament to it here, right, Lewis?
Huh?
No,
Yeah, let
His face
me say something
I'm
about
so fucking lost.
let me say something cool about
I'm
Nova
totally
Brew.
joking, by the way, guys.
The gym culture and music era collaboration is coming back, and Nova Brew's bringing it, because we got this guy first off, who's just an insane physique. Anybody who follows X Ludo on Instagram just knows that this guy's an absolute monster. His dad Pasquale was a bodybuilder, and we're just getting
And
this.
the weird part is Louis like a lot smaller than what his dad used to be.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah,
nah,
my
his
dad was I wish we had a picture of Pasquale we could put up on the screen.
Yeah, I wouldn't post,
But,
right? He would mod Clav.
he would.
He
Oh,
would
yeah.
definitely mod
Sure,
Clav back
sure.
in his day.
My-
He
so-
would Mog Seabum, dude. This
So
dude-
my dad literally used to bodyguard bands. So he knew Poison, he knew Fleetwood Mac, and he was rocking that 80s mullet and the fake tan, and he was like 230 lean,
shredded.
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 So, he was a unit. I'm not really there, but it would be cool.
But yeah, we got some collaborations, with Jim Brand's Controlled Insanity. We did a cool project with, yeah.
I do think that is like a cool thing we're like marketing into too. Like a lot of bands and stuff, or like members of bands, like you see them like work out physiques and stuff like that. I can't really name a lot of bands that like their whole like branding is like gym,
Right.
like gym and rock. Like it's like a known thing that people listen to metal like go to
Yeah.
the gym and stuff like that, or like a lot of them do,
Listen
not all
to
of them,
hard
but
rock or like metal music.
a lot. Like a Typo Negative you mentioned earlier. That
Yeah.
guy was like
But you're not.
shredded
But there's no band that's like dedicated for
to doing both.
Exact-
Yeah, so I
like,
feel
nobody-
like we're definitely hitting like a niche, which is really
Yeah,
cool.
like nobody like that we know or don't know. Like we haven't heard like anybody else like doing this before.
Yeah. Lewis and I were making gym content before music
Yeah,
content, really.
That's literally how I learned how to do content. Is I used to make some gym content. I used to get millions of views, but nobody followed because the gym niche is just really competitive to make it. And I taught him how to do it. He got a video that was 20 million
over.
views.
Yeah, I have
It's
multiple
also
videos
like one of
over.
my highest comments on like a video, and like a joke on it. I don't even remember what I said, but it's still like I still get like the notification.
And like that's when we first joined the band. I was like, what the hell? Like, this dude just posted 20 mil.
Sick.
So, what's a country that you guys think are underrepresented in the music industry right now?
Oh,
Lewis, I know you want to answer that one.
oh,
All right, so I think it's Germany. I think it really is Germany because, you know, like the only band that they have that people know here is Du Hast. And, you know, that's like kind of...
Rammstein.
You mean
Sorry.
Rammstein?
You mean Rammstein?
Rammstein. But
Or
that's
Rammstein,
the only...
Rammstein, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whatever.
All right, well, so I think it's like, you know, they're very good at speaking aggressively and getting people to do things that they really shouldn't do. So, like, I think the Germans would be really good at controlling a mosh pit. Like, so JJ, what is your usual mosh pit call out? Like, let's do like a wall of death. How would you do a wall of death? Just say it.
They'd be like 3, 2, 1, go! And that's it.
Fire.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
no, what you say like, oh, you motherfuckers are mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to have some crazy screams.
No, yeah. So basically, like for that one song, Pitchfork, Ricky and I, we switched spots where he goes onto the drums and then I go on vocals and join Louis for Pitchfork, and then I get like the crowd wild up and I'd be like, I'd be saying like some stupid bullshit at the beginning. I'm just like, you know, for this band, you know, I'm usually just behind the drum set, you know, just doing my thing, eating shit. But then as of right now, all you motherfuckers are mine. And then everybody just starts going fucking crazy and shit. And then we go into Pitchfork. And then that's when I create the wall of death towards the end.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
What's your German version of a pit call out, though? I know you were going on to something.
I hope I say this correctly. You guys ready?
JJ drum roll. JJ drum roll.
All right, bet.
Direkte Torte die Linke und die Linke Torte die Rechte!
Sounds
Huh?
very political.
I'm really scared right now.
I wasn't expecting that one.
What?
That would be
Yeah, what does that mean?
the left kill the right side and the right kill the left side. That would be a German call out.
That's crazy.
And it's kind of, you know, you would like definitely listen to that.
As Noah Brute, we only like to spread positive messages, so it just kind of makes sense.
Kill each
Just
other.
peace, love, and breakdowns, guys.
Peace, love, and breakdowns. Yeah.
So tell me
I thought I
about your
showed
live
somewhere.
shows. What's the average Nova Brute concert experience
It
like for
is
anybody who's living under a rock and hasn't
It
seen
is
you?
the most fun you will ever have because we all bring the energy, and it's a hell of a show.
I've gotten 2 guitars broken on my back so far. So, you know, we'll do it again.
Next is a chair or a table.
We're bringing Dwayne the Rock Johnson out to body slam Lewis. On
I would
stage.
say honestly, I think if there was one word, it would be, or like one phrase, I guess, would be expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. You really like every show is so incredibly different. You just never know what's gonna happen. You might have a guitar thrown in the back. JJ might yell something crazy on the mic. You might have some crazy things happen in the crowd. There really is no say as to what happens to a Noah Brute show. All I can really tell you is you just gotta come out to one.
We were supposed to have a guy covered in peanut butter today, but our peanut butter guy bailed. But
Yeah. So if you guys know any good peanut butter guys, please DM at Noah Brew on Instagram.
Or we can make a
Preferably not
good
allergic.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It cannot be allergic to peanut butter. It needs to be peanut butter.
That will be a
It's the only requirement.
That's the only requirement. Please send your resumes if you yourself
Imagine we
want to
get
do it.
one and they're allergic to nuts.
That's,
Terrible.
They just hate their lives, I
Hey,
guess.
that's good
Terrible.
content though.
Nah, but it's also like a medical bill. We probably have to cover, so
Liability.
probably not. Yeah.
So, which of your songs do you think has resonated the most with your fans?
Probably Stains. Huh?
That's a Louis question right there.
Stains
I
or
mean,
Criminal? I don't know which one.
it's crazy because Stains we haven't promoted in so long, but it's still
The best.
doing.
It's a
I mean,
freaking
Criminal's growing
banger.
faster, but Stains literally is the deepest song that I've ever written.
Yeah.
And I thought my ex killed herself. And that's what that song is about. So it has a crazy backstory, and it's basically just like we had a very rough, extremely rough fallout. And then, 8 months later, I get a text that like everybody's thinking she's dead, and I'm like, damn, bro. This is crazy. And I just basically wrote about like forgiving her for all the horrible things that happened in our relationship. And yeah, that song I wrote in 20 minutes because it was just off the top of my head. It was what I was feeling. And, next thing I know, it's our first song to 500,000 streams on Spotify. I think it'll definitely hit 1 million. But that song is definitely the most heartfelt song that I've ever written.
I think it's one of my favorites when it comes to like your writing too. It's like some of the most like poetic and like just very honest and like you can tell you're really like deeply saddened by like everything and like trying to deal with those emotions. And I think
Raw.
like in general like that relates to the audience because people just want real, right? I mean, in a world where it's just like a lot of people just kind of copying each other and just trying to be cool.
And it's crazy because that song literally isn't even. So she's not dead.
She's not.
Turns
But
out.
at
Way
the
better.
time,
That's awesome.
but at the time, you really
W
thought it
rage
was
bait
true.
and everything.
Thank you for the song.
And I think it can also
Thank
relate.
you for the song.
Thank you for the song, right? But I think it can also relate to like just in general, like if a situation actually did happen like that to somebody, or it's like trying to forgive someone in your past.
Right.
I think people can just relate to that in general, and I think you writing from that place, where at the time felt like a very genuine place, people can relate to that, and I think that's why the song is still doing really great, even though we haven't even really been promoting.
We might
it
even
that much.
still have to promote it. I don't even.
Honestly, it's just but it's definitely one of my favorites writing wise of yours because it's definitely one of the most emotional ones you've ever written.
Yeah.
And that was just on that I fell in love with Nova Brute with too. So I think that's a big part of it.
Did you guys have a feeling that Stains was gonna catch on the way it did?
Well, that was honestly, I had no idea because that was the first song that really blew up. I released 2 before that. I mean, like,
Split.
no, I had no idea. It literally was just another song that was like, okay, we're gonna have to promote this like any other one. I mean, Ty, you were in the band during that time, so what did?
I've been in the band.
Yeah, no, I know. They all weren't.
Oh, hey Ty.
Welcome back to the conversation.
Yeah, no, the what Lewis was talking about earlier with the consistency is that's really like all it was. That's the greatest accomplishment of Nova Brute is due to the consistency of Nova Brute because of all the switch ups, all the trials and tribulations that we've gone through since the beginning. I mean, ever since the very beginning of the band, before we even had a band name, he asked me if I wanted to, he needed a bass player, and he told me he'd teach me. I had a bass, so that's what it worked, and I was like, all right, yeah, like this sounds good. Lewis was very, very determined, and just since that beginning, I was like, all right, this is gonna work. It's just in due time. I like full-heartedly believed in the band, and so it's just that consistency that we all, especially Lewis, puts in every day of the social media, the content, the work, the platforms, just everything, and that consistency, it really it pays off in due time. It all goes to show.
I miss that green bass you
I'm
have.
sorry, JJ.
Whoa.
This guy's not-
This guy.
Fucking Pasquale sneezed. So I'm just-
So remember who you said like who would have the most autism in the band? I think we just proved it right now.
Bro,
That's
okay,
what
I
we're
was
if
getting very
anybody, okay, no,
heartwarming.
no,
That was
no,
a very
all right, listen.
heartwarming
No,
moment.
no, no, listen. Okay.
Yeah, it goes, oh, he
All right,
sneezed.
everyone be quiet. Nobody.
Okay, no,
Just
like,
looked at him and
here's the
he-
thing. Like,
Oh.
if anybody knows me, like, they literally know that I'll literally laugh at anything. You could have, like, a heartwarming fucking conversation, and, like, I'll literally just be laughing out of fucking awkwardness. That's just how I am.
He laughs at coughs.
Exactly.
On that note, what would be something that you guys would want to tell your fans, your supporters, people that are still listening and keeping up with you guys today? What do you want to tell your fans?
I want to say I love you guys. Seriously, because this shit, everything, like, I didn't know anything. It's just like it's been hard work, and anybody who chooses to listen, people that choose to support us, it's honestly like the best feeling ever because it's a lot of work. It really is, and it's like every single second that I see something positive, it's just like it makes my entire day. This is what I love to do with my life, and I couldn't be any happier than everything that's happening recently.
Awesome. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with me today. What's next for Nova Brute? What does Nova Brute have coming up in 2026? Tell the people.
So we have a lot of stuff, honestly. I mean, I'm going to, like, we're all going to take turns, but I'm going to LA for 10 days. I'm going to try to figure out how to just, it's really hard with a band to do content to get all 5 of us together. So if I can figure out how to promote the band by myself, that would be great. So I'm going to LA for 10 days with my producer. We're going to be working on a bunch of songs. We have a new song called The Jason Skin coming out in 3 weeks. Hopefully I'll have that uploaded to DistroKid today. And we got a show in Texas. Woo! First show out of state.
July 18th?
July 18th.
Yeah.
By 18.
Be a fun one.
Sir.
For being the Texas.
You got
join us.
it's Houston or Dallas?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Can't wait for the barbecue food, dude.
Oh,
Oh, that barbecue's gonna.
Oh, damn. So for everybody listening in Dallas, make sure you're showing up to Nova's next show, July 18th.
Yes.
You should put a flyer on the thing.
I'll do it in post. Don't worry. I I got that. But we got 11 minutes to ramble. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah,
Ricky,
that
you
was
always
like, that was it.
you always wanted a podcast. So
Yeah,
like,
dude,
Yeah,
we
this
could
is
just
my
we could-
first time doing
Can we
a podcast.
free ball
This is
the
great.
next?
Well, let's go back to that conversation we had earlier. So, if you guys saw on Instagram, we went on a clavicular stream, and we wrote a
So
song. for
happy
him.
I was not there.
No,
Figuring that
it
out.
was
Same.
great. It was great. We wrote a song for him. We made him cry. It was an
Somehow I got
emotional
stuck
moment.
with recording the song.
So, I want to just ask, like, in the metal and rock community, who are 3 artists that we think can mod clavicular? We're really doing this, guys.
Oliver Sykes. Oliver Sykes.
Sykes,
100%.
I got one.
He's number
The-
1.
the one that does bare knuckle fighting.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
Alex.
Slaughter
Alex
Vale.
Terrible.
Yes, Alex the
Alex
Terrible.
Terrible.
He,
I'm gonna.
I think it's
Yo,
yo,
for
for
this one.
with him.
Okay,
ever
but
in my
listen,
life.
this is gonna be a hot take, but I'm gonna have to say Sleep Token.
Oh,
Like
don't
even
even show their
okay, but
face,
listen,
though.
yeah, no,
No.
exactly, because even though he doesn't show his face,
Bro,
like
can
he
be
still has like.
Alvin
do you
and
know?
Chipmunks
How
under
do you
that.
know?
Okay,
Like,
but
yeah.
listen. This is what I'm saying. Like even though he doesn't show his face, like there's still aura behind that shit.
That's not
You know
what
I mean?
mogging
that's
is.
not what
though.
mogging is.
Can you explain mogging?
He's
No, I know
coping.
what fucking mogging is.
JJ,
Alright,
just
alright,
because you
hold on,
talk
hold on.
louder doesn't mean you're right. All right.
We were actually there.
He's coping with a mask. His cancel tilt
Hey,
is probably messed up.
Oddball, Adam Sandler.
What?
What?
In the scene.
Oh,
in the
in the
scene.
scene.
And Adam Sandler is not.
He makes music.
You've
I'd
had
say
too much-
I'd
That
say
is true.
Nova.
No,
Blues.
that
Nick,
is
you've had
true.
too much to say.
No, that is true because Adam Sandler actually does make music.
Can we cut off their mic, please? We need to just talk.
Nick
here.
and JJ are sharing a mic. so
I
we
was
can
gonna say like
Take them out in one. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Typo Negative. That guy was like
Oh, Peter Steele.
Peter Steele. Yeah. So we got Peter Steele, Ollie Sykes, and
like
Alex
6'4".
Terrible. I think those are our
I don't
top
think.
3.
I think Alex the Terrible is too like because the whole point
But
of
he wears a
mogging-
mask
Alex
too, doesn't
Terrible.
he?
Yeah,
No.
I don't think it's
Not
Alex
all the time.
Terrible. I think because
Alex
Vlad-
Terrible.
What about Andy? What's his last name?
mean,
Bursack?
Andy
Hoodie.
Bierstack.
Biersack. Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy.
Oh, Blackville.
Yeah, what about Hadid, bro? Hadid mod.
Shout out to
Yo,
our boy
shout out to
Hadid,
Hadid, bro. That's my other band that I'm in, along with Ricky there.
Yeah.
What are some current events? That's what everybody talks about. What are you guys feeling about the political and
What do you-
economical state of
Yo,
the world?
Cuba does not have Iranian drones. I just want to get that very
We're talking about
clear.
my people now.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
Yo,
And
Trump's
half
trying to
of,
invade.
half of my people.
Half of his people too.
Okay, what's your number 1 band that got you into music?
Oh, that's good.
Vampire Weekend and Stornoway.
That is so real.
Wow, those are great.
Yo.
choices.
Damn.
Dude, those are great choices, bro.
Yo, my dad put me on. Shout out my
I
pop.
would say my first band I fell in love with is so basic, but like Blink-182. I mean,
Okay.
they were just like honestly kind of like Nova. I mean, like they definitely had joke songs too, but later in their career they had a lot of more serious stuff, but they were still really funny. And then I would say after that, like in terms of aesthetics and stuff, like probably The Neighborhood.
I love the
The
neighborhood.
Neighborhood was
The
like
Neighborhood?
sweater weather. That was like a. I mean, I'm wearing a leather jacket today probably because of the Neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair enough.
Listen, Criminal is inspired by the neighborhood.
is it now? Actually, it's the first time I'm hearing that.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
like just like the what
just
the
like
vibe of it.
Just the vibe of it.
That's
love,
sick.
Yeah, no, they used
I
to
love
be.
the Neighborhood. I love that they're on tour now too. I got to go see them. I've never actually seen them live. They're like a childhood band of mine that I've never seen live.
I'm gonna sound old if I answered this question.
Don't.
It was like Led
Just
Zeppelin.
kidding. That was a good one.
But yeah,
As a guitar player,
as a
you know.
guitar player, like
Yeah,
made me love the blues and everything. Then they got into Stevie Ray Vaughan,
and that's how you learn how to shred,
one of my
bro.
favorite guitar players. This is why I wear a hat.
Yeah.
Because this dude was the best, in my opinion.
That's valid though.
JJ, if you
JJ,
say Sleep Token,
he's
you
gonna
have
say
to-
Sleep Token.
They were not around when you were.
No,
At
no,
least
I
you
know.
don't have a Sleep Token tattoo.
Could see the
tatted on your
anger
arm.
in
Oh
Louis.
yeah, no, I know nothing about that.
Oh
Like,
my
what even is
God.
that? Like,
Dedicated is for.
No,
Number one
JJ,
fan.
what's yours? JJ,
Number
what's
one
yours?
fan over here.
wait, what was?
What was your song that like? Well, what's a band that you think got you like
when you
into
first
music?
got like, you heard the band, you heard the music, and you're like, I wanted to become a musician because of them.
So, this is gonna be a hot take for this one, but back in middle school, like when I was like 11 or 12 years old, I've always been into music and stuff like that. But I think the band that really got me into like music more than anything is gonna be a hot take. Like I said, I would say 21 Pilots. Because
All
not
right.
only were they
Fair.
like my main band, like growing up, like listening to them and stuff like that, but like they like I could tell like from the start they had like a lot of potential and like their songs were like blowing off the charts. Like their most popular song, Stressed Out, has like over 2 like billion views. You know what I'm saying? and like from there, like it just progressed like over the years and stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember being a big fan of that band when I was younger.
Exactly.
I loved
exactly.
Ride.
Ride's a great
All
song.
right, all right.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Speaking on music and spos, favorite best concert you've been to?
Under Oath.
No,
Wait. Do festivals count?
Never Brute.
Best set, best band set
guys,
you've been to.
I'm here. I'm ready.
We already know yours.
Under
Bring-
Oath-
This is
Unless
honestly
you
an
just-
open-ended
Bring the
Let the man
conversation.
speak. Let the man
Everyone.
speak. Let the man speak.
Under Oath, their concerts, I saw them when they did 3 shows in Tampa, back to back to back, because that's their home city. Everybody just felt so emotional. It was the craziest. There was people stage diving every 2 seconds. It was honestly one of the most beautiful concerts I've been to, especially because Under Oath, their music's amazing. They're one of my top 5 favorite bands. So shout out Under Oath. That's mine.
All right, I'll go. I would say Guns N' Roses
Yep.
because of our beautiful person doing the interview.
Those are my
But
babies.
I saw Leonard Skinner live,
Whoa.
and I was blown away because all their songs sounded exactly the same as recorded. And I was like 14 in all.
Didn't they crash?
You actually.
Some of them crashed, some of them died,
They have like a whole.
or
lore
all of them
going on.
crashed. Most of them died.
Yeah.
But the
wait.
ones that survived still play music. The brother
Uh.
sings now, so it's like it felt the same, but it's not. But still,
I
I was
agree
a
with
little
you on that though. They're way better live too, as well as audio. But
Exactly.
live, it's like you're listening to the recording. It's crazy.
I've had Simple
Or-
Man on repeat.
or highly suspect. Shout out to them.
Ty,
I have-
answer the question, Ty.
Ty, what was your
What is it? My
concert?
favorite show?
Favorite
Best
concert
live
was?
set concert
that you
you've
ever
been
went
to.
to go see?
To be honest, I haven't gone to too many like rock concerts. I used to like be more into the rap scene like coming up, to be honest. But I went to a NASCAR Allo show once when he was coming up. NASCAR
Not the one
Allo.
that Rob played?
No, not the one that Rob
Rob
played. This is before I knew any of you guys. I was like 15, maybe 14.
Where was
Yeah,
this?
This was in Miami at some warehouse. I don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But
That's
it
not
was
fun.
like
I remember
it's
that
NASCAR.
show.
That's
Were you
very
there?
I
warehouse
remember
show.
that.
Were you there?
I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you see, even before I knew Lewis, we were in the same vicinity. But yeah, no, NASCAR Allo play. I mean, I just loved his music. It's just very anabolic, I guess you could say. It's like so rageful and just makes you go crazy. And seeing it live with a bunch of like angry Miami people was fire. I got kicked in the face by WAP with the plays. I don't know if you.
Dude, I got elbowed in the face at a show once.
Oh,
Hated it.
So I guess we got 3 minutes left. Why did you guys stop? Like, because I used to mosh all the time, and there's been there's been various circumstances as to why I've stopped. I've gotten my nose fractured. I
That was my
freaking.
next question: is what's the craziest like injury you've gotten done at a show or like a
I
pit?
so let me. I got a really good one because when this guy, I was protecting girlfriend number 3 at a show.
Which cup was it?
Which cup?
Which
It was D cup. It was D cup. So I was protecting D cup at a show, and this guy didn't like that. I guess he didn't like me either. So he came up and he elbowed me like that. He was doing one of those little spin things, and he elbowed me here, and I literally forgot where I was. Apparently, I was like screaming the entire time, but I was like knocked out. So literally, I was outside and I was just repeating the exact same thing to the owner, and he was like, "Shit, this kid's gonna sue me." I wish I knew I could do that, but I would have shut down the venue, and I kind of didn't want to do that. I think I did.
What
know at the
venue?
time. What was that?
What venue?
It was O'Malley's, and they're already shut down.
Oh,
They're
R.I.P.
already shut down.
O'Malley's.
Dude,
That was the
I-
first show Nova Brew played at, by the way. The first venue was O'Malley's.
Yeah, and it already shut down. So
O'Malley's
you know
and
what? I should have
Margate.
sued. There was like 4 other people that were suing. Maybe we could have been bigger. We could have had a bigger band budget.
Dude, yeah, I was at a show. There was a mosh pit. I was sitting there with one of my ex girlfriend at the time, and this dude ran across the whole area, spun around, elbowed me right in my nose into a brick wall.
Oh.
Yeah, I blacked
A
out.
whole lot of elbows. Mosh pits are like Muay
Like,
Thai
here's the thing with,
tournaments.
like mosh pits at our shows. You get knocked down, nobody's throwing kicks, punches.
Right.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
At our
Like I
shows-
love it too. It
But I-
depends on the show, but like don't do it to people that don't want to be freaking involved.
Yeah,
dude.
like don't do the outer ring of the people, the ones that are protecting everybody else. Shove them away. Shove.
yeah, like
but
if you want to be
I'm all
involved,
about
I'm
pushing.
down.
I don't get
I'm
all
just-
the punching and shit.
Throw your body weight around. whatever, that's cool. That's how a mosh pit should be. But once you throw like punches, elbows,
I mean, it
kicks,
has its place. If they all want to do it, like let them do it.
Yeah.
It just depends on the.
the vibe of the.
Train mixed martial arts. I think it's a way better.
I would say
outlet.
for me though, it would be like when I saw Sleep Token at Louder Than Life a year ago, and bro. So basically with this,
You like Sleep Token?
You have 1 minute left, JJ. I think we're gonna have to skip you and do the outro.
okay, wait, hold on. It'll be quick.
New drink.
I'm literally
take a shot every time.
No, but
Mention
listen.
Sleep
So for
Token.
this one, I just like I saw Sleep Token last year at Louder Than Life, and it was during the time where they were playing Caramel, right? And during that time, I'm just trying to enjoy the music, vibe out, or like get a little video in or two, and then this fucking guy who's like crowd surfing over me literally clocks me in the fucking nose and head at the same time with his feet. I feel like
because the crowd wasn't helping the surfers for anything.
Was
no,
that
but
what-
it's like even then
They're
for like
falling
crowd.
off.
Anyway, JJ
25
probably
seconds.
JJ probably deserved it. JJ probably deserved
that was the
it.
start of
That's
JJ's foot
factual.
fetish.
All right,
and-
fuck you, bro.
Let's get the big screen. Let's get the big screen.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with me. Go ahead and tell the people what's coming up next and where they can find you guys.
Sweet. So we have a show coming up in Texas, July 18th, in Dallas. So if you're in Dallas, pull up in that area. Please follow us on all our social medias at Nova Brew. We have a new song coming out in 3 weeks, and just continue to support. Thank you so much for your support. This is our first Nova Brew podcast. We'll probably do another one in the future. We'll see. But thank you guys for sticking around with us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Thank you.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, everyone.